Dear student, honorable guardians, and all scholar, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to online school. Have a look, please. This is the conversation. Admin staff and this Rehan Salam. Here is this word. Good morning. Can I help you? Rehan Salam. Morning. Could you please tell me when the next English course started? Admin staff says that, well, we have different general courses in English. Have a look, please. Another type of which one would you like to do? You might like to have that look them. Dear student, you have noticed the word is can, could, have, would, might. Did you know what is the types of these words and verbs? You guess the verb is modal, modals, auxiliaries. Did you know modal auxiliary? What types of these the modal auxiliaries? We have try to know the model various types of these auxiliary verbs. Now today our classes unit 5 model auxiliary verbs as a models and these primary auxiliaries. Models and primary. Dear student, have a look please once again. You know that in the previous unit, I discussed the various types of this verb and this tense. Now in this unit, I will focus on the models. You know that verb, this is the main verb. Here is this two parts of these verbs, finite and non-finite. Finite and non-finite. Non-finite verbs. Finite verb has two parts, two kinds as this principal and another auxiliaries. Dear student, this is this type phases or this unit we will be focused on these the auxiliary verbs. Our text is auxiliary verbs. So let's go to the discussion the auxiliary verbs. You know that here is this the two parts of this the auxiliary verbs such as primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Look at the board. Auxiliary verbs two parts, primary and modal. Look at that. Primary auxiliary have three parts: to be, to have, and to do. Dear student, have a look please. Primary, here is this primary auxiliaries: to be, to have, and to do. You look that to be verbs is this the consist of this the five members such as am, is, are, was, and were. Clear? And another to have has consist of this the three members: have, has, and had. Look at the board. You have see the two do verbs, and this the consist the three members have to do. Do verbs consist three members: do, did, and does. Do, did, and does. Dear student, have a look please. Here is this the auxiliaries. Auxiliaries are the two verbs, to primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Here is this primary auxiliaries, three verbs: to be, to have, and to do. To be verbs has consist of these the five members such as auxiliary am, is, are, was, were, and you know that the to do verbs, to have verbs as they consist three members: have, has, had, and this now and this inside of this the two do verbs you have seen to the consist three members: do, did, does. Clear? Now we also be discussing the modal auxiliary verbs. Please see the board again. Modal you look at types of various types of these the modal auxiliaries: can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, used to, ought to, need, must. Dear student, you have seen the modal auxiliary verbs: can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, used to, ought to, needed, must. You have seen the various types of these the auxiliary verbs, these such as the primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary we have discussed on the modal auxiliaries. Now these times we have also the focus on this the grammar points. Dear student, please see the board. Modal auxiliaries are different are this primary auxiliaries in the following ways. You look at modal auxiliaries are the different is this primary auxiliaries following ways. Here is this past tense form, past tense form. The primary auxiliaries have past tense form. You know that the primary auxiliaries have a past tense form always. The primary auxiliaries have past tense form see the both the and the modal auxiliaries do not. Modal auxiliaries is not the present here, and this the modal auxiliaries do not. For example, must. Here are the word must. Must is the or must or may. You have noticed that the must primary auxiliaries have first form always, and this form and this the modal auxiliaries do not. Such as must or may do not have the first form. You know that the previous classes I also discussed in the previous classes, must or may do not first form. Please notice that must or may do not have any first form. May and must can refers to the same time or present or future. You know that may or must is refers to the same time, can refers same time, present or future. You know that must or the may do not first form. May or the must can refers to the same time, present or future. Dear student, have a look at the board. Here is this modal verb is now first form. We have known to the past form. The primary auxiliaries have first tense form, and is the must or may do not first form. May or must can refers to the same time, present or future. We have focus. We will be focused on these the third person forms. These types. Have a look, please. We have focus on this the third person form. Third person form. Have a look, please. The primary auxiliaries have third person form, such as the primary auxiliaries has a third person form, such as the she or he plus is, has, and the does. It is. Dear student, focus the both. The primary auxiliaries is the third person form, has is the she, he, she, is, has, and does. And this the, you know that the modal auxiliaries do not change this time. The modal auxiliaries can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, used to, ought, needed, there, must have not changed this time, and this not the first form. They have no forms. Modal auxiliaries have no forms. Modal auxiliaries. Dear student, have a look, please, once again. Here is this word. The first tense forms must or may do not first form. May or must can refers to the same time as is present or future. Dear student, have a look, please, the both. We have discussion now. We will be focused on the infinitive verbs. Infinitive. Infinitive. You know that the primary auxiliaries refers to the to and the infinitives. You know that primary auxiliary verbs such as to be, to have, to do, have refers to the infinitives. To be, to have, to do. There is no infinitive from the modal auxiliaries. There is no infinitive to be, to do, to have, and There is no infinitive form from these modal auxiliaries. We do not say can or to might. You have to the primary auxiliaries are related and this infinitive such as to be verbs, to have and to do verbs. There is no infinitive forms or the modal auxiliaries. We go not to say to can or to the might. Note it. You note needs fits into both categories. Needs, you see both the first terms or in the discuss the classes, the introduced classes. Need fits into both categories. Need, you looked at the need, the first classes, when I also the introduce needs is the fits into the both categories. Is the use first forms and is the infinitives and this first tense. We need such as I have also given the examples. We need sugar. Example, we need sugar. Here is this need. Weights into the both categories, we subject and sugar. Look at that. He needs rest. He needs rest. Here is this use the need, subject and verb, rest. It is this fit for this the both categories, and this they needed some monies. It can also be used the modal auxiliary verbs. It also can be used the modal auxiliary verbs. Dear student, I hope you are the interested or the listening all classes. Here is when they discuss the various types of the auxiliary verbs, primary, modals, and this model, uses of this model and this primary. Now, I hope you are that's all my class. Today's, I hope you are well and stay home and stay safe. Thank you very much for this connected.